right side of my back that runs like up my neck. So some mornings I can't even move my neck to the side.
Okay.
So I think maybe from pregnancy I'm out of line in the hips just because of expansion.
Okay.
Not much on my legs, but it's like the lower back, but it's mainly the right side. It's always been the right side.
How old is your child?
He'll be 2 in November, so 23 months now.
Okay, so did you have hip pain before the pregnancy?
He sat on my sciatic nerve.
Okay.
So I had a lot of hip pain during pregnancy, and I had all back labor,
Okay.
so that was rough.
All right, before the pregnancy?
No, but I was a gymnast and a cheerleader, so I tumbled a lot, and so I've always had like lower back issues, but nothing that ever went up my back or my side of my neck or anything like that.
Okay. So the right side of your back and up to your neck, that's relatively new?
Yeah, it's kind of started probably like the last 6 months or so. Especially in the mornings, I can't. It's like that kink where you literally can't turn your neck.
How many mornings a week does that happen?
4 or 5. It's pretty considerate. And I get migraines all the time from it. I've always had migraines, but they seem to be worse now just because I feel just I feel like I'm out of line. Like I almost feel kind of like I'm uneven.
Do you still get the sciatica after the pregnancy?
I didn't. As soon as he was born, it was gone.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because he just sat right there.
Okay. But both hips hurt equally?
This one kind of came in, the left one kind of came and went with the pregnancy, but it was always the right side. It was consistent right hip pain.
Okay, pain on the right side of your back. How far down does that go?
It goes pretty much down to like my dimple area in my back.
Okay.
So it's kind of right above that.
And that goes all the way up to your neck?
It's like it's almost like it feels like referred pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have any pain that goes down your arms at all?
Sometimes I get it in my shoulder. It runs to about here, but nothing down.
Okay.
No tingling or numbness or anything like that.
Nothing in your fingertips?
No.
Nothing like that? Okay. Tell me about the migraines. How often are you getting those?
Probably twice a week at least.
How long do they last?
Hour, 2 hours. I usually can take medication for it, like extra caffeine and stuff in it, and I usually can get rid of them, but sometimes I get like the auras and the nausea and the sensitivity to light, and it's fun. I mean, I've had those since I was like 14. I actually used to have a note in school that if I got them in school, I could go lay down at the nurse's office.
How early can you remember the migraines? Like, when did the migraines start?
Now or when I was a kid?
When you were a kid, yeah.
12.
Do you take any pharmaceutical medications now?
No.
Nothing?
Marijuana.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Do you prefer to smoke it? Do you have oil, flour?
I have all of it.
Edibles too? All right, and you do that mostly for pain management?
Pain and for anxiety.
Okay. How long have you had anxiety for?
Since I was 13.
Okay, migraines at 12. Okay.
I used to be on citalopram for my depression and anxiety. I actually just recently stopped it. And I stopped like all my hormone therapy, so all the birth control and stuff to kind of just bring my levels back down.
Yeah.
Kind of just restart myself a little bit.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so trying to get off that. So I just primarily smoke. And I do CBD too, so.
Okay, good, yeah.
Like the CBD balms and stuff like for pain or my shoulders. Like I have the pain rubs and stuff. So
yeah.
I've always been very much into that.
So it sounds like you've been adjusted before. No. You've been to a chiropractor before?
No.
Oh, you've never been to a
Never
chiropractor before. And you just rolled in saying, I need an adjustment?
Pretty much,
Okay, good. You've done some research.
I have.
Okay.
I have, yeah. I crack like crazy.
Oh, self-cracker.
Yeah,
okay.
I can massage self-cracker.
Okay, tell me about it. Do you do it in the morning?
I can feel it, like the pressure
in
my neck. I can crack my back all different ways. I crack my fingers, crack my toes.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, my shoulders will crack. That I can't really do without really trying. But my neck and stuff, I can literally fingers can crack, toes can crack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and
but I like feel it. Yeah, my back, and I can feel it like here between my shoulder blades.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have to like kind of go up to like a chair and like get myself in a position to actually crack that part of my back. But it's almost like a sensation that runs up my back that actually kind of makes me feel sick sometimes. Like it just like almost like there's so much pressure there, and then as soon as I crack it, I feel great.
Yeah.
So.
Very interesting. So you almost like you're getting the nausea from the back.
Back cracking. Yeah.
No, before the back cracking,
before
right?
the back cracking.
Then after the nausea goes away.
Yep.
Okay, I've heard of that phenomenon before.
It's interesting.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? No other hospitalizations, no other injuries that you can think of?
I have been very lucky, thankfully. I've had really good health.
Uh-huh.
My pregnancy I had no issues with my pregnancy. I delivered naturally with no drugs, no epidural or anything, so.
Good for you. I'm so excited.
I use my essential oils and my Mozart and my breathing techniques, and yep.
Good
That's
stuff.
what I wanted to do,
Yeah.
so I made it work.
Yeah, it's that's a really important thing. I'm so glad that you said that people hear that and to know that that's possible.
It is, and it's fantastic what your body's capable of doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
it's incredible.
I remember when my children's mother was pregnant, I was reading a book called Magic Child, and there's stories about how certain villages in Africa, women would work the entire time that they were pregnant, okay? And then when they would go into labor, they would continue working. They would just do their thing during the day. They were in labor working. Yeah,
that was me.
Yeah, same here. And then when they went into, so labor has 2 phases, as you know. Phase 1 is the beginning of the contraction.
Yep.
Phase 2 is the actual pushing, which is much doesn't last as long. And so during phase 2 of labor, they would walk out into the jungle. They would deliver their baby unassisted by themselves. Then they would wrap the baby up, and so the baby could breastfeed. And then they would go back to work.
Yep.
And that's just a completely different culture than what we're used to today with the bed rest before you get, and this is a high-risk pregnancy, and we're going to schedule something, it's all very controlled, whereas it's been natural for, humans have been walking around Homo erectus for hundreds of thousands of years, hominids, for even longer, and so it's really interesting that when I see that in the African culture, it's like, well, how did they do that? It's because that's all they know. Their minds were conditioned, and all the young women would just see that all the time.
Well, and now they make it so you're stuck laying down in a bed in like the most uncomfortable position to deliver a baby.
Yeah, I heard that the reason that we do the whole lay on your back with the legs up thing is because of King Henry VIII. And that before that, all babies were born in squatting position, but then he wanted to watch his children being born. And it was all this, this very masculine ego. Like, I need to be in control here and watch. And it completely makes you fight gravity.
Yeah, and I was literally like going up on the bed, and the nurses were like pushing me down. It's just like, this is not natural. It does not feel natural.
So, gymnasts with migraines, are you hyperflexible?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been evaluated for hyperflexibility? Let's do an examination, and then I'll walk you through the adjustment. I'll explain everything that I'm going to do before I do it, so there won't be any surprises. And then I'll get your spine adjusted.
Cool.
Don't listen to me when I'm talking, okay? I'm going to talk out loud. Don't listen to the things. Don't pay attention to me. Just do a normal walk. Nice and slow here. Very slow, casual stroll through the park for you when you walk. Yeah, it's a really interesting, very slow glide that you have. Looking at your feet, you have a little bit of external rotation bilaterally and equal, and it looks like maybe some dropping on the left side of the arch, which we'll see. Turn around and go the other way. And shoulders look fairly even, perhaps a little bit higher on the left. We'll have to recheck closer, but it's looking very symmetrical, and it looks like we have a high hip on the left. We'll see that as it comes up closer again. And then looking at the hip swings, the hip swing is, it looks like it moving to the left. It is absolutely inhibited. It swings out to the right much more, and then turn around. And then just based on the rest of the gait of the body, I'm assuming that the accentuated hip swing is actually a compensation, and that the shortened hip swing. Let's see it one more time. Yep, it moves out to the right further, and then it kind of stops on the left, like almost like it clunks in on the left, but I bet that that's the normal side. Okay, we're going to start off with a scan of your spine. Very gentle. And so I'm getting a lot here from this, like this transition area right here. And a couple things change here when I go through this part of your spine. This is the only place where the temperature changes on your spine. At the very bottom, you're nice and smooth and dry and cool here. Up here, smooth, dry, and cool. But right here there's a moistness in your skin. Now there aren't bones pushing on nerves here. It's not like that. It's more like there's tension in the spinal cord. There's palpable hypertonicity here in the right paraspinal lumbar muscles. So I'm going to push a little bit deeper now. We're going to check out the condition of the muscles. Tender.
On that right side. Doesn't surprise me.
Okay, do you have any tension here?
No, I don't feel it there.
Do you have any tension here?
Yes.
So we do have some SI joint tenderness here. But then how about that, right?
Yeah.
L5 here.
Yeah.
Let me just measure this. I'm going to place my fingers on the top of your hips, okay? This is how we measure where L4 is. Here's the top of the iliac crest. So we should be at L3, L4 right here. Still tender?
Yeah, right there.
So the tenderness here is regional, so it's going through multiple segments. So we're going to have to really pay close attention to where we're going to adjust your pelvis. I've never adjusted anyone with an SI joint piercing before. I guess it's technically not an SI joint piercing, but this is crazy, these dermals.
They're so
just
cool.
They are cool. But they're like in the perfect position to make that I have to remember that you have these when I adjust you. Yep, this is pretty consistent here. Still, it's about a segment and a half beneath your bra line here, which is very common to have a lot of bra line things happening because there's constriction here. But this is consistently right here. You're gonna feel my fingers on the back of your hamstrings, okay? I'm gonna slide this up to your glute folds like this, lower on the right, but a little bit higher on the left. And then looking from the top view, maybe a little bit more rounder on the right than the left is flatter. So possible PIEX right, ASIN left. We'll recheck with the legs. Go ahead and march in place. Let's just see how the hips and the lumbar move. Pretty symmetrical here, and I still see the left as being just slightly restricted compared to the right, but I think the right is compensating and is hyper versus the left, which I think is going to be normal here. Okay, that's good. SI joint showing left. Perfectly balanced at Atlas almost. That's optimal, unexpected, but good for you. I'm going to push into your hips here like this. Do you have any pain when I push like this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and there was that big clunk in there too. Did you feel that? So maybe some hypermobility of the right SI joint. But I think the right is compensating and is hypermobile. It swings out to the right much more. And let's see this one here. Any pain there?
Right there. I can actually feel the refer pain on the right side when you do that.
When I push here, you feel it on the right. All right, we have to do this. There it is, forward sway. Okay, face down. Keeping your legs straight, don't bend your knee. Lift your entire right leg in the air. Good, down. Left lumbar is clear. No, hold it. Relax, go relax your back. Okay, now go left, down. Did you feel restricted on either side there?
It feels more on the right.
Feels what more on the right?
More restricted on the right.
Okay. Left short, stay short. So, possible right AF. Blocks underneath of your hips here. Here, let me do it. Just relax. Let me do the work. Good. I'm going to push down into your sacrum. Do you still feel that tension there?
No. Oh, wow. No.
Okay. Tender. Swelling here. Edema.
Yeah. And there.
Tender.
little bit, not as bad as the right side though. Oh, yeah, right there.
Pressure's okay?
Mm-hmm.
We should start in the middle where it's a little bit more tame. This stuff up here is wicked.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna have to work our way up to that, so we're gonna start down here. And then we've got to deal with this here, which is where I think there's, yeah. All right, so let's practice one first.
Okay.
All you have to do is breathe and take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. And then as you breathe out, I'm gonna follow your breath down, but let your shoulders relax here. We'll follow your breath, and then at the end of your breath, we give a little push like that, okay?
Okay.
This time I'm gonna push a little bit harder. Not much though. So let's do that again. Deep breath in. Good, and out. Good, and just sinking in, just let it all sink.
Huh.
Okay, that was pretty good. Pressure's good there for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're gonna move up here. Same thing, deep breath in, good, and out. Good, Sinking in.
Wow. Whew.
Tender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for this one, a little bit different. You're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to push at the top of the in-breath.
Okay.
So deep breath in through your nose all the way and far as you can go. Then let your shoulders sink as you breathe out. A little bit.
A little bit.
All right, let's find it. Hold on. Okay, deep breath in. Lean back as you blow it out. Breathe, 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 breathe. Go. Now, a little bit more relax here. One more. Good.
Crazy. I felt it. It was really deep.
So what we're going to do here is you're going to breathe. And then, we're going to leave that right there. And then just try to let your shoulders come up this way. I'm going to bring your hips down like this. And then as you breathe, we're just going to stretch this way, and then we're going to push in that direction, okay? Okay. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out. Good. Shoulders relaxed. Good. We're a little bit off here. Let's bring this here like this. Good. One more time. Deep breath in and out. Good. Letting the shoulders sink in. Good. A little bit more. One more time. Hold on. It's right there. Lean your back. Ooh. Okay, now breathing and out. Good, letting the shoulder come up. We're gonna come down to the L5. Oh, that was it right there. One more time, in, out. Good. Lay on your back.
That was good. Whew.
Okay, I'm gonna bring your head through a range of motion here. Just try to sink in, let it all go. Okay, we're gonna start on the right side.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring your head over to like right about here, but try to let me do the work, okay? You don't have to help. I'm gonna bring you over to like right here, and then we're gonna push in that direction like that, okay? Okay, breathing in and out. Good, just kind of sink in here, Kara. Good, dude, another breath just like that. Good, let this go loose. Good. Okay, we're gonna adjust the left side now. I'm gonna test first where it needs to be adjusted.
Okay.
So you're gonna let the shoulders sink, and I'm just gonna push in like that.
Okay.
Let's see, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. How's this feel right there? Is that tender?
It's tender, yeah.
Okay. Go, let this relax and just kind of sink in. 7, 6, 5. Is it more tender there or down there?
Both, actually.
Okay.
Right there, though.
Yeah. Okay, nice and gentle, just kind of sinking in. 7, 6, 7. Okay, let this relax. Good.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was a lot of, that was, yeah. So that's the most I've ever heard it crack. It's like the race not fully with the crack.
What was that? What just cracked?
I don't know.
That was not your toe.
I don't know. Maybe my ankle? I don't know. That's funny. That's the right side cracked.
All right, so I'm going to adjust your ankle now. I'm going to pull down in that direction like that, okay? One more.
Sorry. Wow. That's never happened before. That's crazy. Okay.
You don't have to apologize
I'm good.
for laughing. Yeah. Never apologize for laughing. Well, I guess there might be some inappropriate times to laugh, but not this one. One more, it's in there. Hold on.
I can feel it.
Yeah, let this all go. Nice. Okay, so you're gonna squeeze my fist in between your knees.
Okay.
Squeeze. Hard. Relax. Okay, push your knees out to the side. Push, 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 push. Relax. Okay, ready? Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay, relax.
It hurts my pelvis.
Yeah. Where? Your pelvic bone?
Here.
Pubic bone?
Yeah, it hurts in here.
So
And like in here.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna adjust your pubic bone with the instrument here. I'm gonna edit this part out. I've actually never put this on video before. All right, so I'm just gonna start from the upper medial inguinal area and move down until we find the pubic symphysis here. Very gentle tapping with the instrument on the right side. Now we're gonna come in on the left side. There can be separation of the pubic symphysis during childbirth and also during pregnancy because of the relaxin that gets released. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna do some organ manipulation now. Okay. This is how we manipulate the organs of digestion. Okay. So we start with the ileocecal valve. We find that by locating the umbilical here and then also the ASIS and then connecting these two lines, then moving downward from there. And usually we find it almost right away. Tender.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, breathe into your belly. Do you remember what those are called, the stomach gurgles? Do you remember from nursing school?
No.
They're called borborygmi.
Oh, yes.
That was a borborygamis, which is singular. Borborygmi is plural. Pronunciation. All right, so now the pyloric sphincter, which is where the stomach empties into the duodenum. Find the umbilical 2 inches above that. This is breakfast coming down. You ate a big breakfast today.
I had a bagel with cream cheese. It was delicious.
This is diaphragm technique, diaphragm release. Your diaphragm is extremely flexible.
I'm a singer too.
Interesting.
I am a singer.
Yeah.
Been all my life, actually.
Mm-hmm. What do you sing, opera?
No, I was always like a competitive singer. I used to do like competitions and stuff when I was younger.
Competitive singer? Like, I'm better than you.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I'm going to raise the legs on the table.
Okay.
your feet just a little bit more. Right there, that's good. Keep your hands right where they are, that's good. And I'm going to use this towel to support your cervical spine like this.
Okay.
And all you have to do is breathe and keep your teeth together. And I'm going to use the towel to decompress your spine in that direction like that, okay? Okay, breathing in and out.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Give me a minute.
You got it.
I just felt like a release of happiness. Wow. Oh God. Thank you. Okay.
That was really good. You can breathe. You can breathe. We don't have to do anything.
Wow. Oh.
Still kicking, everybody.
That was crazy.
Yes, it was.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just like that. Okay, we're going to do another diaphragm release, this time from the posterior. Okay. So you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, push out against my hands, good, and out. Good. One more time, deep breath in, out. Good. All right, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns? No. I appreciate
Should I hug you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, oh, I could cry in the car now.
Good.